Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to get your Odyssey Ziggs skin really easily, which you can see here. I already have the skin unlocked. I've already done most of the missions. So what you're going to want to do is use Jinx, and you want to use these four augments. You want to use Comet, Plan A, Plan Z, and Arsenal. So let's head on into a Odyssey game of Onslaught. Just insta-lock that Jinx. One more time. You got Comet, Plan A, Plan Z, and Arsenal. Hopefully you have better luck with people locking in their champions and not sitting here for the full minute, but now if me and Malphite would load up, we could get started. You gotta love it when somebody just never loads in. There he goes. Now, as long as nobody is over level 10, you're good to go on your mission. Now, so what you want to do here is you want to start with a Kindle Gem, 3 ruby crystals, Sork boots, or I guess really any boots that you really want to go, and a Glacial Shroud. See, now what Plan Z does is any of your items that grant you health, magic resistance, or armor give you attack damage. So this gives you 208 attack and 127 ability power. And your ultimate leaves this trail of fire on the ground. That does damage. And you get 3 charges when you have Arsenal as one of your augments. Try not to get hit by the Nami bubbles. I have a bad habit of not avoiding those. Looks like my team just wants to die here. And you just kite around. This build does not rely on auto attacks. All your damage comes from your ultimate. Look at that. Look at that damage tick up when it gets to sit on them. Now this does work great if you're by yourself, but it works better if you have a teammate that can do the same build. You can burn through this like it's cadet difficulty. How our tank was the one that died, I have no idea. I did figure out that you do not want to use your rockets. You can a little bit, like in situations just a minute ago where they were all grouped up, but I didn't have my ultimate up. Just to contribute to the damage a little bit. I hate these. Man, everyone is dying in this game. There we go. So you want to finish your Black Cleaver, and then you want to get a Kindle Gem, and then buy an Amplifying Tome. This is one of the weirdest builds I've ever seen, but it's broken beyond belief in this game mode. Now if we could just get Malphite to get in the circle. There he goes. In situations like this, you want to try to use your Flame Chompers to keep them inside your ultimate AoE. They've got that, so I'm going to start focusing on killing these smaller guys that just about nuked my health. Get near Sona. Give me your heals. And then you can just sit back and watch as they burn down. Oh, I hate these shield guys. The Braum minions will block your ultimate from going past them. So try not to fire at them like I did. Just ends badly. Most of the time, anyway. Malphite's always helpful to group them up so you can burn them down really quickly. And that should finish this wave. Nope, that did not finish this wave. Big guy gave nothing. We've got this. Alright, then you go and finish your Spear of Shojin. Now, always go and look if you can buy Haunting Guys. If not, then you don't get to buy anything after your second wave. This Malphite seems to always be slow on the party of getting in the circle. Now what you want to do here is if you see these things at the very end, just fire your ultimates down because they go across the entire map and it'll clear out a lot of the enemies and it'll destroy all those things at the end. Try to dodge the balls of death, which I'm epically failing at. Thank you, Sona. Whoa, that was not my intention. Try not to waste ultimates like I do. Whoa! Well, let's try to get this guy up. There we go. Oh, there we go. That was close. Then you want to finish Leandri's Torment. And if you have the gold, buy an Aegis of the Legion. So now we're sitting at 205 ability power, 331 attack damage. Dodge and Nami Bubbles. Now you can watch even the big enemies just burn down to nothing. Just watch that damage ramp up, and your ultimate's damage heals you, so it gives you great sustain, especially during Kain when he has all of his minions summoned out. I'm still really not all that great at dodging Nami Bubbles. There's my friend Alan calling me a hoe. That's nice of him, isn't it? I'm not going to worry about that. I don't need any more augments. Now, the guys that put up the Zhao ultimates are about the most annoying thing you can put up with this build, because they won't take any damage if you're not inside their circle, which I find ridiculous. Thanks, Riot. Top notch job on the design for that. You can see that even your grenades burn them for, yeah, about 652 damage at this point. Ooh, lots of enemies to burn down. So what you want to do is you want to finish Atma's Reckoning, because it gives you bonus attack damage as you're in combat. So when you're fighting Kayn, your damage just ramps up. Now, if you have enough gold, you want to buy Ziggs Convergence as your last item. If you don't, just leave it at the Glacial Shroud. Make sure you have your 40% cooldown reduction, so your ultimate's on a 9-second cooldown. Or I guess I should say recharge time. And hopefully he doesn't just run away like he is now. You just sit back, you let your ultimates burn him down, throw your grenades at him to try to get that extra burn damage. Alright. If he goes on top of you, just stand on top of your grenades. Luckily, Malphite put him into my ultimate. I usually go down here to see which side he's going to, because you won't get hit by the explosions if you're there. I'm actually going to switch this over to Yasuo. You can very easily use your ultimate to clear out minions. I usually tend to, because no one else ever does. And plus, your ultimate will heal you as you're clearing out minions to keep you from dying. Of course, I have to deal with some of the most annoying enemies for this to deal with. And of course, he won't stop moving. Let's see if I can go get to one of my teammates. Let's get that Malphite up, maybe. Who got downed? Oh, I'm going across the chasm. Alright, well, we've got so many people down over here. Dang. Let's clear out some of these minions and get this Yasuo up. May not seem like you're doing a lot as you're playing, especially against Kayn, but trust me, you are doing probably the most damage in your team while you're using this build. Just try to avoid bubbles, which I'm still horrible at.
Long story short, yes.
We don't have much for damage right now since our Yasuo's got themselves killed. Alright, our Yasuo's are up, which is somewhat helpful. I still don't have my Resuscitate up for Sona, so let's just grab this for the team. Whenever those come up, try to get them for your teammates. Whatever form he's in, whether he's assassin or darken, always run away and just avoid whatever he's throwing out at the time. As you can see, my ultimate is healing me like you wouldn't believe. Oh, and well, it doesn't matter at that point. Well, I don't even know what killed that Malphite. As you can see, I have 152 minion kills already. Well, I'm glad we didn't fail on any of the previous stages. So hopefully we get it this time. You gotta love Kane, right? Wow, he does not want me near him, which is fine, I guess. We'll slowly make our way over there. Just keep firing ults at him. As long as he's not, yeah, as I say that, as long as he's not constantly moving around. Alright. So what are we going to go... Alright. At least everyone's alive for the second round. If he's going to do that, just throw as many grenades and fire as many rockets at him as you can, because he holds perfectly still to be burned down. And you can just watch that damage just ramp up. As he... Oh wow, he's just making this easy now. Just... Especially if he does this, he just lets you burn him down without any trouble. Try to get out of here so I don't get exploded. Never throw your ultimate until you know whether or not he's going to move or whatever. See, because sometimes he will just go straight for the he'll go straight for um, the dashing around, or when he uses his ultimate, which you can't hit him while he's doing that, so you'll just waste your ultimate. See, it's always bad when he just starts spamming the movement abilities, because then it's hard to hit him. So I guess while I'm waiting on that, I will take out his some of these minions because they're getting out of hand. Man, he does not want to hold still for us, does he? Kane, Kane, Kane. The Yasuos need to do a little bit better on the keeping him from constantly jumping around. That's not good. But we're getting heals from our ultimate burning down minions. Hopefully these Yasuos wind wall. Nope, they don't want to wind wall. Oh, well, that is not good. There we go. I don't have my res up, guys. Man, he does not want to hold still. We can't kill him. So I guess we're just going to try to survive here. Luckily our ultimate's burning enemies and keeping us healed up. Three, two, one. Yeah, we're just going to play the clearing out minions game, because this is so out of hand. Where's... Man, Kane is just all over the place. Oh, well... Oh, that did not... It's actually my first loss on Onslaught in a while, actually. Always gotta honor your tanks, or your supports, whichever one helps you the most. But let's go look at the stats real quick. So, as you can see, we killed a lot more minions than anyone else did. We killed 189. Next person was at 55. We did 85,000 damage to Kane and 1.5 million damage overall. This build has been the easiest build I've found for just running through Onslaught trying to get your Ziggs skin. I am open to helping people get their Ziggs skin done. The more jinxes, the easier it is to burn enemies down, so if you want to add me, here is my name. or my summoner name, I guess. And we will get your skin done if you want some help, because most people still don't know about this build. And I didn't win Onslaught until I started using this build, and I've won a lot more than I've lost since then. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see you